Now, 2023 has come and it's just a few days for us to say goodbye to 2023. And we saw a lot of things happen. We shook hands with 2023 and we welcomed it with open arms. Yeah, now it's a few days to 2024, depending on when you're gonna see this video. And you sure do not want to enter the new year with some certain habits that made you or deprived you of a lot of opportunities that you should have come across in 2023. If we are in 2024, you sure do not want to carry those habits into 2024. You have to leave them behind. Now I'll be sharing with you some things that you should leave behind in 2023. Now you must have seen videos with trends that should go in 2023. Same with habits that you should leave in 2023. Now let's get right into the video. Okay, now the first thing you should leave in 2023 is excuses. Stop giving excuses. It sure won't help you. Why giving excuses when at least you can try something? Give it a try. Whatever it is you want to do, be it an online business or you want to, be a content creator or you want to be a social media manager or you want to be a project manager, stop giving excuses as to why you should not try that which you want to do. You have to first of all give it a try. Even if you fail, you can still stand up and do it again. So stop giving excuses as to why you haven't done something or why you shouldn't do something. This year, take it by force. Go ahead and do something. Give it a try. Even if it's your first time doing it, just give it a try. Don't give an excuse of, oh, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I did that before I started my YouTube channel. I was giving excuses as to I do not have a camera, I do not have an iPhone, I do not have a LED light, a ring light, but I have natural light, right? Yeah, and I have an Android phone, right? Yeah, so that isn't an excuse of I can't, I can't start a channel. Maybe your excuse could be that you cannot speak. You can try practicing. Speak to yourself in the mirror or practice speaking to yourself in a room like you are speaking with people. Okay, so that is one thing that you should leave behind. Excuses. Second thing you should leave behind is gossiping. Stop gossiping. This year should not be a year of gossip. That's the new year we're about to enter. Should not be a year of gossip. It should be a year of you trying out new things, experimenting, figuring out what you want to do in your life, figuring out what you want, the kind of skills you should go into, or the online business you should even start, or a side hustle. Rather than gossiping with others and trying to, look good in front of those you are gossiping to, they will literally look at you as a bad person, as a bad friend. So this new year, quit gossip. And the next thing that you should leave behind in 2023 is self-doubt. Stop doubting yourself. You can achieve a lot, you can achieve a whole lot. But if you keep doubting yourself, you will sure not be able to achieve anything or do anything. Stop doubting yourself that you can speak. Stop doubting yourself that you can write. Stop doubting yourself that you can create content. You can create videos. You can edit videos. Stop doubting yourself. There's something that you can do. It's just that you haven't figured it out. You just have to sit down and reflect on those things that you want to do. From reflecting, you definitely begin to observe, definitely begin to find out the things that you have been doing that you have not taken note of, that you are very good at. So stop doubting yourself. That is something that you should leave in 2023. Okay? Next is toxic habits. There are a lot of toxic habits that are depriving you of opportunities, depriving you of connecting with people that you want to connect with. Toxic habits like lying. You might say that it's a toxic habit. Like, why do you keep lying? Okay, for the moment that you have lied, what good have you gotten out of the lie? Nothing. So why lying? That's a bad habit. Quit lying. Some people smoke, they feel like that's another bad habit that if you have unconsciously started that habit, you need to consciously quit that habit. It's literally not, it might not be easy to quit something that you have gotten used to. You just have to, find out something to replace that. Okay, replace those toxic habits with better habits. There are good habits that you should replace with those bad habits. If you always lie, replace it with saying the truth. Say the truth as you know is the truth. Say it as it is. Don't try to bring things, marvel up words, and push it out like that and think that people are gonna like you, knowing fully well that you lied. So the next thing she left behind in 2023 is fear of failure. Now, this fear of failure have made a lot of people not to do certain things because they are afraid from the onset that they will fail without giving it a try. You don't have to see yourself as a failure. You need to first of all do something. Even if you fail at the first start, you just have to learn what made you to fail. Then stand up again and do it again in a different way with a different strategy, and then see how it goes. Don't just do something for the first time and because you failed, you see yourself as a failure, or you are just scared that you fail at a certain point in your life and refuse to try out something or experiment something. So give yourself that, I won't call it benefit of doubt. You do not have to doubt yourself. You just have to go all in. You see next day, just go all in. Okay? Try something first. If you fail, try again, and you must get it right. You will sure get it right. It's all about learning and practicing. Okay. Next thing she left behind is procrastination. I've been a victim of procrastination, so I know how it is. When you tell yourself you want to do something, and when the time reaches for you to do that, you procrastinate. You push it to another time. When that time reaches, you push it again. You keep pushing it, and at the end of the day, you notice that you did not do anything. You didn't achieve anything. So in the coming year, leave procrastination alone. Just leave it alone as we are crossing over into the new year. Stop procrastinating. When you set up a time to do something, when that time reaches, do it. Don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, you will sure not do it. I'm telling you the truth because I have experienced this. When I want to do something, I say no. When that time which I said no, I don't want to do it at that time, I'll have to move it. There should be something tangible that is making you to move something. This is why you need to plan yourself. But sometimes, with the way life is, something might come up. But you shouldn't call that procrastination, okay? This is you trying to push it to a certain time that might be good for you because of something urgent that came up at that time you want to do something. And make sure that that time you're moving it, you're sure gonna do it at that time and not procrastinate it. So you have to check your schedule well to avoid things like that happening. And when circumstances come up, something that's beyond your power to ascertain, you can literally move it and not procrastinate it. So next year, do not procrastinate. Okay, thing you should leave in 2023 is negative self-talk. This is why I started affirmations earlier this year. It was not that I was literally, say negative things to myself, but unconsciously I might say them, and before you know it, I remember myself, I'll be like, oh. So what I did, I even have to create an affirmation group, and people that are interested join me, and every day we affirm positive things to ourselves. So make our time to speak positively to yourself, about yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say good things to yourself. Say what you want to happen to you positively and not bad things. Always see yourself as, say good things to yourself. Stop saying that you can't do this, that you are this, you are that in a negative tone. Try to speak positively to yourself. Say things in a positive way to yourself, just the way you want it to happen for you, to you, and around you. Another thing you leave behind is destructive relationships. Those relationships that are not leading you to the right path, or they are making you to derail from the directions that you want to go to. Cut off from those relationships, whether it's with the same sex or opposite sex. Cut off from those relationships that are destructive, that aren't bringing you any good, but rather bringing you bad or making you feel bad, bringing pushing you to do things that you do not want to do, or pushing you to do things that will undermine your reputation and make you to value yourself and your beliefs. Leave those relationships alone. What you should do next is connecting with people of like minds, networking, connecting, and be mindful of the kind of circle that you want to go into, the kind of circle you want to create or build for yourself. Another thing you have to quit in 2023 is trying to please everybody. You can't please everybody. You have to understand that part. Just do what you can do that is within your power to do. Don't try to impress or try to please everybody and to please yourself in the process. Another thing you should leave behind in 2023 is staying in your comfort. Most times we enjoy our comfort. We do not want to try something challenging, something new. We don't want to experiment. This coming year, try to do something new. Leave your comfort zone alone. Go out and try to do something different, something that will challenge you, something that will bring out your gift, because you have some hidden gifts and most times they show up when you are in a challenging situation. So come out from your comfort and try something different. Caring what others think is another thing you should leave behind in 2023. Like most time when I want to drop a post, I'm like, what will people say about this post? I know the post is not bad. I know that I'm trying to pass a message through that post, but I'm kind of skeptical about what people say. Maybe the kind of videos I create sometimes, I'll be like, should I post this? Most times, I just have to stop thinking about what people say and post that video or that content. If I know that that's also is trying to pass a positive message, I don't have to think about what people have to say. I have to just post it, knowing that my audience or people that particular content will resonate with will watch it or will read it. So in this coming year, stop thinking about what people are going to say and then shy away from opportunities or shy away from things that you should do. So stop that. this coming year, don't carry it into the coming year. Stop it in this 2022. Another thing is criticizing yourself. Criticizing yourself and others. We are human beings and we are not perfect, yes. But that does not mean you should always be criticizing yourself on every little thing that you do. When you give someone something, you go back and begin to criticize them. Why did you give someone something? If you are generous, why are you criticizing yourself? Only if you're not generous. Stop criticizing yourself and criticizing others over every little thing that they do. We are all humans, we are different, we have different beliefs, different value system, and all that. So, you know what is good, do it. Don't do something and then start criticizing yourself the next moment. If it's something that you know is good for you and to someone else, do it. And if you know you're going to criticize yourself after doing that, better you don't do it than criticizing yourself and then always looking for those to criticize, thinking that you are perfect. This coming year, stop criticizing others and stop criticizing yourself, okay? You are beautiful the way you are, you are beautiful in all that you do. So give yourself some credit. Thing that you should leave behind is saying yes where you should have said no. Why saying yes where you know you should say no? This is almost like trying to please someone and displease yourself. If you know that you can do this, say yes. If you know that you can't do this, say no. No much talk. You see, this coming year, don't try to put much talk. Say yes when you know that this is comfortable for me to do. This is something I can do. This is something I will not go back and begin to, start regretting. Say yes if it's something that you can do. Say no if it's something that is you can't do or something that is not vibing with your value system. Okay, so that's all about it for this video. If there are any other thing or if there's any other thing that you want to add, you can drop it in the comment section for me and I'll read all your comments and I'll reply. Okay, so these are the things you should leave behind, and if there are some habits I did not mention and you know that this is something you should leave behind, it's 2023, leave it behind. Next year, cultivate better habits, and the best way to cultivate those habits is by doing those habits that are good and positive. So next year is a year of cultivating better habits that will definitely help you get what you want, live the kind of life you want, be the kind of life you want, and keep getting better. Also, I'll see you in my next video. Keep loving, keep living, and keep doing the best that you should do. Bye for now.